Don't let them take no more of our freedoms from us every day. They want to come into our homes and take our guns and faith away. Oh, they're insane. Oh, they keep pushing their lies on us every way. If you come for my family, then there's gonna be hell to pay. These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't run.
Ticking time bomb, stop, drop, roll. Finger on the button, who's got control? Weaponize the news every time I scroll. Come for my guns, but I lock and load. Prime from my hands when I go cold. Pray to the Lord, but they want your soul. They gonna have problems if they come to my home. Till they get my message, I'ma say it slow. Scrolling through the news, anxiety, it starts to hit me. Bible by my pistol by my whiskey. Politicking just to trick me. If you want it, come and get me. But if you sliding through that door, it's a Sammy. Fight for the stripes, but the blood still dripping. To the grave, all waving, and the flag still whipping. They want my liberty, they won't strip it. They want my land, they won't get it. My grandfather's blue collar's dirty and frayed, cause he keeps rolling in his grave for what they did to this place.
These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't
Hey, everyone. Can you hear me? Can you up hear me? We're testing something, so I don't know how it will go, but we're going to give it a try. Because, YouTube acts shady. So, we're test running something. Let me see. Hey, D. McLean, good to see you. Love you. Hey, Bitback, good to see you. Love you. Darlene, good to see you. Love you. Baby brother, good to see you. Love you. I may need your help in a little bit. Carrie, I may need your help a little bit. Because I got a test. I think y'all two, well, Bitbot, he's helping me over at Rumble, trying to see if everything's good over there. But I think y'all two, or Tracy, if y'all can get on panel in a little bit. We got a little test to give y'all. A fun test, not no hard test. Let me see. Shannon, good to see you. Carrie, good to see you. Love y'all. And let me see. Praying for Goldie. Hope she's doing good. And your dad, D. Let me see. Okay, let's get at it. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna say that one for a little after the national anthem. Hey, Cindy, good to see you. You can get up too if you want to. After the national anthem, I got a little test to give y'all. It's a fun one. It's not no. You have to use your words. In other words, I love you. Hope you're feeling good. Okay, let me get back to this. Okay, here's a little bit of truth that Carl has spoken, and I thought it would be great for because some of y'all don't know him on Newsmax, I don't believe, but he's a good person. I like him. I follow him.
Trans people are not a lot, okay? But letting them compete in girls' sports forces everyone else who may not believe trans is a thing, like me, like most normal people, it forces all of us to pretend along with them, or we could face legally defined discrimination. What about our feelings? I don't care about theirs because they clearly don't care about mine. Furthermore, if this is affirmed, you're telling a bunch of girls in cases before the court that hundreds of thousands of girls, and we're talking young girls nationwide, they're going to have to share locker rooms and showers and bathrooms with someone that is literally a boy, a man, or whatever, not a girl. And you are crazy if you think that I'm going to stand by while some 16 or 17-year-old boy walking around naked sharing locker rooms with my daughter who will shortly be a 14-year-old freshman in high school. No effing way. What about my daughter's rights? What about your daughter's rights? All the liberal networks whining about trans rights. If you don't pretend with them, you're a bigot. Fine. What about our daughters' rights to be comfortable in their own locker room, in their own gender sports? And where's the line, too? Where is the line of accommodation? Can I be a cat or a dog or a camel? If anyone could just claim something that is scientifically incorrect, claim protected class status, then all of a sudden everybody has to validate that. Or are they discriminating against that mythical class? I mean, like, you see where does this stupid stuff end? Like, I mean, seriously, logical question that I would pose to that liberal lawyer, can a 40-year-old identify as a 15-year-old and then date a child? I mean, the law is pretty clear that you can't do that, but by that lawyer's logic, if you feel like it, according to this liberal lawyer, it therefore is a reality, right? Where does someone else's right to pretend infringe on my right to disagree? How are their feelings somehow more justified than mine when mine are normal and they are crazy? Like, they have a suicide rate of trans people at like 50%. Not sane. And I hope the court considers that.
That is why I homeschool. I'm not going to even put me nor Sky, and especially Sky, in that situation. I would end up in prison for quite a long time, probably my life. So that's another major reason for homeschooling, other than what they did to her about her book report, which everyone knows. I haven't had no problem with my cell phone either, D. McLean. Mine's been good. Well, darling, you went messing, didn't you? Girlfriend, I told you, you need to be like me. I don't go messing around. I get people to help me mess around. They do the messing, I do the looking. Yeah, that sounds like something that would happen to me. Both of your phones are out, Carrie, too? goodness. It does, Cindy. I don't know. I mean, I'm glad I don't have to worry about it since Sky's homeschooled, but what about all the other children that isn't able to be homeschooled? It just worries me that they're still doing the same thing. Hey, Gator Girl. Yep, you're here, the superstar. I love you too, Gator Girl. And I got something special for you too. At the last minute, they popped up a new one. So I got you one. I got you something. Other than the longer ones that I'll play after I get done with the series with Sky. But here's another one I just had to. This is Johnny on the red carpet with all the Hollywood people. And of course, you know, they don't really like Johnny because he's kind of Republican. So here we go.
We're back. Golden Globes, red carpet, Hollywood's biggest stars are going to walk on this very carpet. And you know where they're going to go? Straight to Johnny. Bonjour! George, it's me.
Now it's you again.
I'm shaking.
I remember. Batman and Robin is my...
Wanda, it's the golden age. How's the country doing?
Really? You asking me how to...
Wanda,
I can send that
watch
lady.
MSNBC and find out.
how's the country doing? How's the country doing?
So beautiful.
That's where we want to talk about. Let's talk about something easier, like what my funeral plans are. What are your funeral plans? I think I'm going to be cremated. I decided with my best friend Elaine Hendricks that I'm going to be cremated, and she's going to make me into a diamond. I'd like to be taxidermed. Okay. What are you doing on the Golden Globes red carpet?
Who knew this could happen? You know, in life, people happens. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be the bad guy in Bond.
We're here at the Golden Globes in the golden age of America. How does that feel?
It's pretty cool. It's different.
Hey,
How is
Carol, good
Trump
to see
doing?
you.
My God, man, what a question. What a question. I don't think he's doing a good job.
He's done a little better than many other administrations
I think
because
you're pretty.
he stayed on mandate.
Well,
How's
it's
the
your
country
language.
doing?
How's the country doing, Canada? Going.
Seth, Trump is softening on weed. Are you softening on him? Who are you wearing?
Saratoga. Armani. Oh, it's Gucci.
Who are you wearing?
The carpet is...
Should Kamala run again?
I don't know. When it comes to, like, Dem primaries, I'm interested to see who comes up.
Ethan, it's me. Ethan, how are you? Good to see you. How's the country doing, Ethan?
Well, I can't answer for that.
Horribly. What do you mean? You know this.
Grocery prices are going down.
No, they're not.
Gas price?
Not at all. What are you watching the same thing Trump watching? Not well. Not well at all.
But it's the golden age, Jane.
Yeah. Okay.
You're a California guy?
I am.
How's Gavin Newsom doing? You're going to miss him?
Am I gonna miss Gavin Newsom?
Should men cross their legs?
I don't know if that's comfortable.
It hurts a little bit.
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest that.
I don't do it, but I also don't wear any pants.
We're gonna tell men not to cross their legs? Do your thing. It's 2026.
Should men drink out of straws?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is this? What is happening?
What am I thinking
Hey,
right now?
Tracy.
You are
See
thinking,
you,
when is
love
Timothy
you.
Chalamet showing up? How did I know?
It's pretty good. Adam, it's me. How are you? Come on over. Adam, I missed you too. I love you. Adam, who are you wearing?
Where the guy makes the brown one?
Are you transitioning to a conservative?
I'm not transitioning. I don't know where you hear these rumors.
Sterling, who's winning tonight?
It's 23-19 right now. San Francisco. You talking about the Golden Globes? I'm talking about...
What is Jesse Waters on Fox thinking?
Oof, what is Jesse Waters? Jesse's very entertaining.
Do you know who I am? No. Here's Johnny.
Hi.
So there are a bunch of stuck-up people that walks the red carpet, as we know. I don't believe I would fit in there too well. I believe they would have me kicked out, I would say, in a matter of seconds. Once this girl walked up in there, I say, she don't belong here. Okay. Let me see. Here's one I just put as, things that make you go,
Actually spent last week in Minneapolis, and there's two parallel stories. I mean, there is a panic within the Somali community. They've been found out for these massive fraud schemes, daycares, transportation, fake autism services, the whole 9 yards. But the political question is very important, and my sources in Minneapolis state government say that there are open inquiries into the potential involvement at the highest level of Minnesota politics. And so I think people will be taking a hard look not only at Governor Tim Walz, but also Congresswoman Ilhan Omar and State Attorney General Keith Ellison. We know that they have connections with convicted fraudsters. The question is, were they merely complicit in these schemes, or were they part of a broader conspiracy? We don't have strong evidence now, but I think people are starting to take a look.
Well, what we do know is that Ellison promised these guys he'd make the investigation go away, and then he got money as a donation. We know that whistleblowers alerted the Walz administration, and he didn't take any action. And we know a couple of these people, like Omar, got money from these convicted fraudsters as political donations. Are you saying that there could have been a conspiracy to move the welfare fraud money into their war chests?
It's certainly possible. And I think the person, and really I'm grateful for it, Scott Bessent, the Treasury Secretary, has all the tools at his disposal to actually investigate the money trail, to figure out how the money flowed between these fake nonprofits and Somali fraudsters and Minnesota politicians. And I'll tell you, the atmosphere in Minneapolis was electric. I mean, people had this sense of anticipation. Something big is coming. And look, I hope they get to the bottom of it, because we're talking about, some estimates upward of $9 billion stolen. These politicians seem to, at a minimum, have turned a blind eye to the fraud, or even directed people below them to take steps so that it wasn't uncovered. This scandal is not over, and I think it could end with significant action. And again, I think Secretary Bessent is the right man for the job.
Yeah, I'm with you, Carol. Who cares what they think? I want to see some action. I want to see some handcuffs. Everybody, it looks like it's staying up. We're trying Rumble. If you'd like to go over there and visit BitBot, he looks like he's alone over there. He looks very lonely. Oh, there's Shelly. Hey, Shelly. You found them. I'm not for sure. Let me see. No, I'm not getting any messages from Rumble. Wait. Maybe. I got 9 minutes and 8 minutes. Did you post it in? Well, yeah, I am getting messages from both then. Woo-wee! See, I told you chat to be prayed up that we're trying something. Something. I don't know. BitBot will have to post it. I don't know much about Rumble. We're just testing it in case YouTube does what. I got a couple more emails from them today, so we're testing it. Wanting to verify my age again. And I refused to give them my driver's license. Okay, let me see. Let's do, yeah, we got enough for one more. Let me see. Oh, I had to clip this one. I'll tell you one thing. That Portland officer, he needs to man up.
Honey, what happened to men?
I mean, what happened to men? Yeah, football.
Portland's top cop weeps over two illegal creeps. Portland Police Chief Bob Day turned on the waterworks when he had to admit two criminal illegal aliens shot by the feds last week did indeed have ties to Trent Aragra. Roll it, Gloria.
What I can say is there is an association with the two folks yesterday and TDA. I hesitated to even share this information initially because I'm very aware of the historic injustice of victim blaming, oftentimes portrayed by law enforcement. I want to speak for just a moment specifically to my Latino community. It saddens me that we even have to qualify these remarks, because I understand, or at least have attempted to understand through your voices, your concern, your fear, your anger. This information in no way is meant to disparage or to condone or support or agree with any of the actions that occurred yesterday.
And I'd like to thank my agent and the director and my lovely wife who stood by me this entire time while I lived in a car. And who were these two poor innocent souls that had the chief cutting onions? Illegals tied to killer cartels and sex trafficking who got shot trying to run over a federal agent or two. In Portland, that's practically an endorsement for local office. And what of a racist chief to think Latinos are upset about gangbangers getting shot while committing crimes? I'm surprised the chief, as an apology, didn't offer complimentary passes to Taco Bell in a bullfight. Jeff?
Yep, that's the Portland police for you. Whining and crying like big babies. No, you're not going to be out, darling. Trust me. We're going to fix it. We're going to fix it. We ain't going nowhere, girlfriend. Like I said, we're a package deal. So don't worry. We got you. I got you for sure. So, no worry. Please. I love you, darling. No worry. We got you. And then we got let's do a little one, a short one. This is how I feel, and I can't I can't understand why it hasn't happened. Why no one can make this happen.
Why are we still allowing non-American born citizens to hold position in Congress? I mean, this should have never happened in the first place. The framers of our Constitution required natural born citizenship for presidency to ensure that leaders were aligned with America's interests from birth. Extending that to Congress is a logical and necessary step. We've seen too many instances where foreign representatives appear to prioritize other nations' agendas over our own, eroding public trust and national unity. This ain't about exclusion. It's about protecting the integrity of our democracy. It's about time we amend this immediately and close this vulnerability and ensure that our leaders are truly dedicated to America first.
That's true. We need to fix it where you have to be born a citizen of the United States to hold any office. I don't even care if it's the postman. I think they need to be a born citizen. In my eyes, I'm getting tired of it. Darlene, I'm not going to leave you because you was the first person on the convoy I ever met in Joe's chat. And then we went to the G's. So, hey, Jeff, Terry, and Steve. Good to see y'all, my big brothers. We've been down a long road together. 1 minute, pass it back. Pass it back, pass it back, pass it back. Oh, this is the longest minute, as Gator Girl says. 3, 2, 1. That was strange. Oh well. Darlene, can you hear me? You're welcome, everyone. Thank you all, each and every one. Thank y'all very much. Okay, Darlene. Okay, everyone I named, get up here. Carrie, Chris, Tracy, if you feel like it, Gator Girl, if you feel like it, just for a minute. I just need to use you for 1 minute for a test. Cindy, if you feel like it, Bitbite's kind of busy, so he probably don't feel like it. But I don't see Party Bonza. So, anybody who wants to, get up here for a second. I don't order you around too much, do I, Carrie? But this time I want to see something.
No, huh?
This time
Howdy,
I want to
everybody.
see. Thank you for joining. We're trying it, Carrie. I don't know how good it's gonna
It's on band.
be.
It's on band, guys. It's on band.
There you go.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Keep them from wandering too far because I need them. I need as many as I can for this little this little the Carol blah, 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 in here.
Carl.
Oh Lord, look at him! Here comes Gator Girl and Tracy.
Okay, I won't be able to see
Tracy,
chat.
I miss
I ain't
you.
moving no button.
Tina, Carol, Carrie, Gator.
It's been a
Hey,
long
Tracy.
time. Hey, Gator Girl. Y'all won't need to look at chat for this.
Hello.
This is
How are you?
this
Say it louder. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Carrie.
Hey, Terry.
Hey.
Everybody saying hi.
Okay, y'all guys ready? We'll go one at
Ready.
I'm gonna play. I'm going. I want each of y'all to say.
I hear TV.
I want each of y'all to say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Hey, Carrie, you're next. Carrie,
What? Now say it again.
say your days of the week.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
The dogs
Thursday,
just messed
Friday,
with the
Saturday,
control.
Sunday.
Okay, Carol, you.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay, Tracy, you.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Gator, you.
Days of the week. You said say days of the week. I said days
You
of the
know
week.
what I mean, smart Aleck. Don't start with me. Come on.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Okay, Cindy, you. You
What?
want to jump? Say the
What are you
days of the week.
doing?
Just
Say
say
my
them,
um
and then I'll play a little video and see what y'all think.
okay, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I think y'all all passed, but me. Here we go.
Remember when you was
Hi,
taking
Sid.
Spanish class in school and they taught you how to say the days of the week? Well, honey, up here in these Appalachian Hills, our dialect's no different. Just like a foreign language from holler to holler, you can get a little bit of variation. This old Appalachian English up here, honey, it's a language of its own. So today we're going to learn for our Appalachian word of the day, the days of the week. Now, where you probably say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, with day at the end of the word, it ain't like that up here in these hollers. If we drop that A out and it becomes D. So you're going to get Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, you heard me right, Saturday. This is thought to come from Old English and Scottish accents, which we all know heavily influence the Appalachian accent and dialect up here. So if you're from around these parts or from up here in these hills, tell me how you say the days of the week. If you move away from these hills and you find yourself and your accent adjusting to the area you're in, every now and then a little Appalachian slips out. Go ahead and let it, honey, because we need to keep this Old English alive.
That's right. Well, I got one. Tina, repeat after me. Repeat after me, okay?
All right.
Pink.
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 Yellow.
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 Red.
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 Blue.
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 What color's a leaf?
Green.
Green.
What color's a
Wrong.
leaf?
Wrong.
Well,
What
brown
color is
now,
what?
sir.
Repeat
It's
after me.
brown
What
right
color's a
now.
leaf?
Leaves are colored brown right now.
Repeat.
they're
I said
dead.
at the beginning. Repeat after me.
Repeat after me. What color's a leaf? I
What
said
color is the
that.
leaf?
I said pink,
I
red.
said pink. I said
First
red.
of all, I started out with pink, red, blue. And then I said, what color's a leaf? And you said green.
Yeah. And
But I said, what color's a leaf?
Yeah, Tracy said that. I said that.
I said, what color's a leaf?
yeah, Tracy said that.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Somebody
was
said, I didn't
the
hear who said it, but everybody else said green.
and then I switched it to brown because it's wintertime and the leaves
Wait a
are
minute.
dying.
I
Wait,
should have
wait.
won.
Carrie, did you say what color's a leaf?
A leaf, yeah.
Blue.
A leaf. It could
I'm
be
so
any color. I
confused.
just said what color. I said at the beginning, repeat after me, right? I went through the
Right.
colors. Then I said, what color's a leaf?
And we should have said what color's a leaf.
So the answer is
Okay,
what
so
color's
what
a leaf?
color's a leaf?
That's the answer.
That's what you were supposed to repeat.
I thought you were asking me what color was a
No,
leaf.
I was just saying colors, and then it said what color's a leaf, and you repeated. You repeated by by saying a color, green. You
Right.
get it?
But then when you got to I was
You
like,
ain't got it yet, Carol.
I thought you meant the color of the medicine, a leaf.
That's like saying spell the
No,
word leaf.
Ah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what color it was. You're supposed to repeat after me, and I didn't say a color.
Is that sort of like um Simon Says?
Yeah, it's like Simon said.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It would have probably been better if I'd have just done Tina. or Carol, either one.
I would have failed. I'm not good at following directions.
Neither am I.
How's your day been, Dee?
Hi, Shelly.
Busy.
Busy.
Yeah, I didn't get home till 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Oh man.
Hey, Bitbite. Our party bonza.
Party Bonza.
Okay, Party Bonza.
Partay. That's what I want to call them. Partay. Partay. How's y'all's day been?
It's been nice. It was in the 70s here today.
Yeah, it's going to turn
That's
cold
great.
here tomorrow. After noon tomorrow, it's going to start dropping down to the 30, right at 30.
You guys, we had rain and then it froze and now we're having snow.
Snow.
Well, Cindy, you know whose fault that is.
I'm sorry.
You know whose fault that is.
Mother
I
Nature.
do.
No,
I
Chris.
do. It's Chris's fault. Who did it?
I'm pretty sure we already got 2 inches of snow.
That's
wow.
Chris's fault.
Oh, no, thank you. And I know it's headed this
Okay,
way.
everybody, let's load up and head to Texas. Let's go and take
Yeah.
care of Chris. He's
Yep,
starting
it's
his
time.
again.
Yeah, when we get there, to start there.
I was gonna say Tate's on his way back from Texas. Told him to stay down there a few days.
Christopher, you better hide because Dee will get Tate to stop by and visit you.
Uh-oh.
Give
Uh-oh.
you a little welcome call.
Are you listening, Chris? You're not watching?
I thought they were both the same thing, Party Bonza. Frugal and poor. Yeah, I'm both. I'm both.
You're both what?
Hello, Shelley. Did everybody see that them parading those high schoolers down to the federal building in Minneapolis?
Yeah,
No,
I saw
sir.
that.
Yes.
Is
I
that
did
not
not.
some garbage? Leave our kids alone.
It was ridiculous.
Tell me what happened.
They had a bunch of high schoolers out of school, and the schools got together, and they got about probably had 50 there of kids, anti-ICE. Their friends are so afraid, heading to the federal building to protest. Apparently, with the adults there at a certain time, I don't know, but that's getting a little bit ridiculous.
It is.
I'll
It
be back
really
after
is.
a
And you
minute.
know
Tate's
what?
calling.
Okay.
My point is,
Tell them just
even
to stay in Texas.
when we were watching Joe's channel today,
Uh-huh.
and they had
Yes,
that
it is.
kid out there. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
why?
that young kid this morning?
Yes. Like,
There,
and he's in the
in
middle of the street.
Minneapolis,
He's
people out
yelling at
protesting
ICE.
ICE. Okay. They had a young kid out there.
No.
That's no
How
place for
old?
kids. You don't never know when it's going to erupt into violence.
And
You just don't know. Like,
nope.
How about the
oh
day
Nowhere,
my,
nowhere safe.
one guy was arguing with the libtard with the umbrella, and they got in a tussle, and the guy knocked that guy down with the umbrella, the bad guy. He went to get away, and they started attacking him. He took he took about at least 4 people out, one after another. They started chasing him. He knocked one to the side and another one to the side, and then that guy with the umbrella got back up. He walked up to him like he was Billy Bad, and he one punch, and he was down. The tall guy was on the ground out.
I seen one time last night or sometime yesterday. I can't remember because I played it too much. I have to go on back and forth. But one lady had she looked like the baby was maybe 1 or 2 years old in her arms, and I was like, oh my Lord, mercy.
like, why would you take your children there? Like,
Well, that's like
Especially
taking their
that
dog
young.
there. That's like them taking their
Because
dogs.
Yeah.
because they're
yes.
using them as a shield, like them
I wouldn't
Hamas
dare
and all
take Teddy
them
somewhere
done.
like that.
My thing is, like, I'm with you guys. Like, they're taking these dogs. Okay. First of all, there's lots of ice. They put that nasty salt down. That's in their little, paws.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And
And
they make
plus,
them sit there for hours.
and
And
what
if
if
they
the dog
pepper spray
bites
them, they get
somebody?
that all over them.
Right.
And yeah.
And
And
what if they
I
do
don't
that?
have any animals, but I buy the safe salt because Maddie's little dogs come up. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
but you're just gonna let them just be out there for hours and sit on that.
So
Hey,
wrong.
you don't care about anybody but yourself.
Yep.
And then there's always that chance that the dog's going to bite somebody.
And it'll always be somebody else's fault.
Yep.
Always. It's always somebody else's fault.
Carol, were you
I
watching
see.
just a little bit ago when that guy walked up to Joe when he was sitting in the car?
Yeah. I'm like, who do you think you are?
Yeah,
What happened? What happened? I missed that
talking
too.
about something about that broken windshield or
Cindy's
whatever.
like me. I missed today.
He was asking about, was it Cam or one of the
Yeah,
other guys?
or Nick or yeah, one of them.
Yeah, he was like, why did he break his own windows? He didn't break his own windows.
Yeah, that crazy.
Right.
And Joe was like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, I'm not with them, or and he's not. You know what I mean? But who are you to come to Joe's window that hasn't said anything to anybody, bothered anybody?
Yeah.
But you think you're,
Themselves.
yeah. I mean, it's just ridiculous. They just think they can rule everything.
Uh-huh. Right there.
Yeah, but that was what going back to the high schoolers. That was, and then interview them. Why are you out here? Well, and they tell about a friend that they were afraid they're going to get deported, and one was Chinese. He says, "Yeah, my buddy, he's worried all the time," and I'm thinking, tell these kids the truth. Tell them why they have to go back or whatever.
Did you guys see earlier?
Don't terrorize them. Most of them, if they turn back around and did it legitimately, they come right back in.
Right.
Did
Did you guys see earlier in the stream, Joe's stream, where that guy was saying that Melania was an immigrant or like illegal? I'm going
illegal.
What?
Yeah. No, it don't matter to them, illegal or legal. It's both the same, because they think they have the right to be here.
She came over here on a visa and she went through every test to become like a U.S. citizen.
And the ones that pass that test, that's the proudest moment of their life, and they never forget it.
Did y'all see where Trump was stopping February the 1st funding to all sanctuary states? No more
But how are we
federal
going to enforce?
funding.
If we can't pick up illegals, how are we going to enforce it? We got to get tough somehow. Somebody's going to get tough.
I think they'll cave in when Trump stops funding them. When
Yeah,
the government stops funding them.
That's one move.
That's February the 1st, he said. that stops all the funding to all the sanctuary states. So I think that will hurt them. I think
that'll hurt. Yeah. Oh, they'll definitely scream then. But we need to, people think that the federal officers are the same as police, but they're not. They have a farther reach and more authority. They have more authority. They don't have to tell you, they don't have to read you no rights or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And people, they just don't teach that anymore. And, we need to somehow get it across to these people that they have more power than their actual police do. And these governors that think that they, President Trump and the federal government needs to, put their foot down and say, hey, stop, stop with the BS. Go in there and surround their state capitol. And if they have to, do like they did, Venezuela. Not with the weapons, but just storm them. It's going to come down to it because they're just not giving,
I think the Army needs to surround each state that's harboring all these fugitives. Is what I consider them as. Just surround the state, and then the National Guard and Army just slowly
just going to sweep through. No, I
Yeah,
say
slowly
that.
get them all together and then load them up and send them back to the country.
Yeah, if we
Because
get,
I've been watching these
I don't want them in jail and I don't want them in prison because we'd be paying for that too with our tax money. I want to get them to their country.
No, we just need to send our whatever, ICE or National Guard or whatever, and surround the Capitol and get the governors and the mayors, and
As I've been watching these streams, I'm sitting here going, when was it okay to attack any law enforcement? Like,
right.
Exactly.
Never. I
It's just
was
like
always taught to respect them.
It's just like the one that got his eye put out by one of those, tear bullets. He got his tear glands.
He got FAFO.
He attacked him. One guy was attacking one officer. He was rushing towards another, and a woman behind him was rushing towards him. And that's assault. You run up on somebody. That's considered assault.
Hey, Sherry. Good to see you.
And the police officer should be, not tied down.
Cindy pushed the button
To hold back.
It was a mistake,
like they did
Tina.
that one guy. That one guy was in front of the pickup, and they took him, tossed him in the middle of the road. That's what they need to do everywhere.
Carrie, Cindy pushed the button. Cindy pushed the button.
Yeah, you can tell how inept I am. I have no idea how I did it.
We lose Derek, and we lost. We lose Tracy and Cindy's here.
Tracy and who else was in here?
Dee was talking to Tate on the phone. He said he'll be back.
Hey guys, I have Fox News on in the kitchen. It said another ICE involved shooting in Minneapolis.
That's what just came across my phone.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I don't know. I don't know any details. It just came on.
I just hope it's not the officer. Because you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. If they want to keep pushing them around and doing what they're doing and trying to harm them, then they have the right to defend themselves.
Exactly. Like, I don't understand how these people think it's okay what they're doing.
Hi, Denise.
If they make them up and put their hands on me, they would draw back nubs.
And I put it in chat, but it was, you know what? It's scary being a middle-aged white woman. Like,
no kidding.
They think that I'm one of them. No, I'm not. Yep.
Yep.
Hey, Denise, good to see you.
Yeah, just like those guys rushing the ICE agents and getting shot in the face and with tear gas. That lady made a split-second decision to rush forward. She was on an assault when she started her forward movement in that car.
And then her so-called wife, partner, was like, drive, baby, drive. Like,
yeah, cheering her on. Yep.
I think they need to hold her.
Unfortunately, she died. She died for her action. That's sad, but
it's awful, And then, like,
but they don't think that 1 second they can get in 1 second. Every one of those protesters can get in a situation like that and get themselves shot or severely injured.
And Carrie, you're old enough to remember back in the 60s, protesting and, whatever. They didn't do this. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't, to me, protesting. No. This isn't, peaceful protest. This is agitating and causing havoc, how it looks to me. Like, I understand you want to protest something, okay? But you don't have to go there and scream at, oh my God, obscenities and cause havoc. And, like, it just, to me, it's ridiculous. Like, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I got a thing from Facebook from my friend from high school who's paralyzed at Kent State. He's liberal and he's siding with, I said, yeah, it's a shame, but she didn't listen.
She didn't. And she should have been home or at a job.
Yeah, she
Okay.
just dropped her kid off at school. And drove.
Well, did
However
you hear
far it
Trump
was
talk
to do
Did you
that.
hear Trump's
he was
message to
It was
to
crazy.
her daddy?
He was saying that it made him think back to Kent
daddy
State when he got shot,
looks up to Trump. From what the news is saying, his dad voted for Trump, and her dad voted for Trump, and Trump left her dad a message and saying that he was sorry, but that things happened the way it did. But Trump felt like she was a good person, just got with the wrong crowd.
Well, she lost her children because she went with that woman. And this is what kills me, that she burned her children with cigarettes and lost them. Like, why would you stay with that woman? So your kids can get the same abuse? Like, I don't get it. Like, my kids come first.
Maybe her dad's got her kids.
She only had one. She only had one child with her, Party Bonds, a 6-year-old. Apparently from a different father. I don't know. I'm not clear on that. It seems like there's two sets of.
My thing is, I've been married to Steve for what, almost 38 years. Okay. But if I thought he hurt one of them, he's gone. My kids come first. No matter what.
Preach it. That's why I am still here. Just me and Sky is because I know I will be under the jail 6 feet if anybody laid a hand on Sky.
Same with my grandchildren.
The subject, it would have been over. So that's why I'm just going along, happy as a lark.
And same with my boys. If I thought they would hurt my grandkids, you're gone. See ya.
Yeah, Denise, you're right. There's training camps and there's videos out there how to attack an ICE agent from the back and from the side. There's yeah. They're out there everywhere. And you hear these people.
And where is old Pam at? Pam needs to get to it, get into it, taking care of these thunders and all.
One of my questions is the Clintons refused,
they refused
their
to testify.
subpoenas. Okay. Why aren't they arrested then?
Yeah.
Waiting on old Pam because they already.
No, that's not up to Pam. That's not up to Pam. That's up to Congress.
They already referred her to Pam.
That's entirely up to Congress. Congress is the one that has them arrested for that.
They were subpoenaed. They were subpoenaed to show up, and they weren't, and they wouldn't go. So why aren't they arrested?
Yeah, and Congress.
If I'm subpoenaed to go to court and I don't show up, I'm arrested.
Yeah. But Pam Bondi doesn't have any say in that. That's up to the Congress and their enforcement. They have a special enforcement, that they take people like that, but they don't. They haven't never done it. They've never done it.
Coleman or whatever said today that he already sent the referrals to Pam to go ahead and file charges on them and pick
She
them
may
up.
be able to step in. She may be able to
That's
step
what
in,
he
but
said. That's
there's-
why I said that it was up to Pam because they had already filed the papers and sent them to Pam to go and go
But
ahead
Cam
and process.
Bondi, but
I don't know the
I'm
law
gonna
on that.
just say this: Cam Bondi
Ain't worth crap.
gave that order, okay, and they refused it. So it's not Pam Bondi; it's whoever under or over her or under her or wherever they're at. You know what I mean? Like,
That's what I was saying. Congress has their own special, like police force that's supposed to take care of stuff like that. It's never been done, so never ever. So where do
well,
they go?
we all know they were crooked, and I think that's what. Yeah, she put the order out for them to be subpoenaed. They didn't. They refused it. So where do we go from here?
To jail. We not
Well,
pass
that's
bills
mine. You
for
know.
$100.
I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I don't know enough of that to actually say. But somebody needs to arrest them. But right now it's up to Congress to. Congress has to say arrest them. And they haven't done that.
They
haven't
already done all the paperwork and everything today because I just
Did
seen
they?
it on the
I
news.
hadn't heard. I don't know.
Comer,
But the first,
whatever his name is, Comer.
yeah, Bondi can't rush in and arrest them. She has to get the orders from Congress. If she's the one that does it.
She's got them by what he said. He even had a copy of the papers that they notarized and filled and sent to her.
Now, who was that?
Comer. I believe that's his name. The one that talks all the time and is head of that committee. Comer's the
old FBI. It's not Comer's. It has to be somebody from Congress, and they have to pass it up. They have to pass it up the ladder. I don't know. Like I say, it's never been done before, so I've never heard of it. I don't know. We lost Carol.
I'll find it out and send it to you, Carrie. I know if someone say his name, I would know it, but he's the one that does all the interviews and talks all the time, and he's the head of the committee that brings up charges. For some reason, I was wanting to
I
call
don't know.
him.
Seems there's a bunch of them here lately. They keep switching. Kramer?
No,
Not Kramer?
that's not him. No.
Oh boy.
I don't know.
I've got brain fog. Yeah, they have a different set of laws compared to us.
Let me see. I
It's
might
not,
have one of these clips. Let me see. If I see him, I would know it was him.
They definitely have a different set of rules, and yeah, it's got to be stopped. I mean, most definitely. No matter who's behind it or who's in front of it, it has to be stopped.
That's true. Gator Girl, here's your little Trump baby clip, and then I'm going to do the class for tonight. So here's Gator's baby. I just got for it stupid question. So no telling, Gator Girl. We're gonna see.
Are you going to send Starlink to Iran, sir, to help the people in the ground with the internet blackout for more than 72 hours?
We're talking about that. We may get the internet going if that's possible.
Are you talking to Musk?
We may speak to Elon, because as you know, he's very good at that kind of thing. He's got a very good company, so we may speak to Elon Musk. And in fact, I'm going to call him as soon as I'm finished with you.
Iran said that they would consider military and commercial bases as legitimate targets if you struck. Are you concerned about?
If they do that, we'll consider things targets they wouldn't believe. If they do that, we will hit them at levels that they've never been hit before, and they won't even believe it. I have options that are so strong. So I mean, if they did that, it'll be met with a very, very powerful force.
I think Iran takes their threats seriously.
I think so. Don't you think so, CNN? Don't you think so? Wouldn't you say that they probably do at this point? After going through it for years with me, being hit, Soleimani, al-Baghdadi, the Iran nuclear threat wiped out. Don't you think, and then you just had Venezuela, don't you think, she says, CNN, do you think they take your threat seriously? Wouldn't you say they do after all of the things we've done? What a stupid question.
So, what a stupid question. They better be running and hiding. Because they stopped the meeting. What are you crying for, Carrie? In chat.
Do what?
Why are you crying? What are you sad?
Because Darlene's cell service is still out.
Oh.
Mine just come back
Darlene. Oh, my Darlene.
We couldn't call anybody. All we could do was use the internet. I'm surprised that Spectrum stayed on because they use Verizon. That's what really shocked me. I'm glad they did, but something fishy there. Something fishy there. Now, and from what
Carolina West. I said I use Carolina Westy or Bark, either one you want to call it. It's really Carolina West, but it goes by.
Probably.
Can't you use Wi-Fi calling? BitBot?
I don't know. It didn't work. It didn't work. Never. Well, my Android come up before the. They come up about the time during the national anthem, I think. And now my main phone just come up just a few minutes ago.
In settings, there's somewhere where it says Wi-Fi calling because BitBot talked me through it, and I got mine set where if mine goes out, I can still use Wi-Fi calling.
Yeah.
I didn't even know how to do that.
I didn't think about it. I didn't try to call anybody. That's one good thing. I was just glad all the telemarketers quit calling.
Peace and quiet.
My phone quit ringing. I said, something wrong here.
Peace and quiet.
And
the funny thing is, as soon as you block them, they'll call you right back with a different number.
Yeah, I know. You can't block them. Nope, it's useless. Gator Girl, you have Spectrum cell service, mobile?
Oh, I don't have cell service. I just got internet.
Well, my kids have the Spectrum mobile from me, and I use the Spectrum internet, which stayed on, and it's supposed to be Verizon, so I don't know what the deal is. I'm glad it didn't go off.
No, but when
but they have a hard time with Spectrum mobile.
When we first started using Wi-Fi and everything, getting up to date on things, because we're back here.
Well, they're all the same thing, they're all the same. It's crazy. They all use the same lines, the same towers, and everything. So you never know.
Nope.
All these
okay, are y'all ready for y'all's class for tonight?
Sure are.
Okay. While Baby Trump was on, I got Sky ready, so she's ready too. So here we go. Here's your lesson for tonight. Y'all better take it in. Because afterwards, Chris is going to have a quiz on it. Wrong one. Better quit that. Click on something I don't need to click on. Better not click on such. Okay, here we go.
In order to form a more perfect union. House divided. I'm sure they can get hopes of peace. To each other, our lives, our fortune, and our sacred honor. This is justice.
The spring of 1775, 250 years ago, was a tenuous tipping point that could have gone either way. After the skirmishes at Lexington and Concord, Massachusetts wondered if it would stand alone. Its legislature petitioned the Second Continental Congress to create a national army. As the army now collecting from different colonies is for the general defense of the right of America, we would beg leave to suggest you're taking the regulation and general direction of it. This was a bold step toward the unification of the 13 colonies into a national government. While it waited for an answer, Massachusetts appointed French and Indian War veteran Artemus Ward to command the growing assemblage of troops surrounding Boston. His loosely organized command included regiments led by William Prescott from Massachusetts, Israel Putnam from Connecticut, and John Stark from New Hampshire. With little command and control structure, decisions were frequently reached by consensus, or sometimes by force of personality. Such was the case on whether to occupy Bunker Hill on the Charleston Peninsula that pointed like a dagger toward British-occupied Boston. Whoever controlled these heights controlled Boston, but for weeks both sides had left them unoccupied. Finally, General Thomas Gage, the British commander, decided to act. The British plan was to seize the hills at Dorchester to the south and then launch an assault against Bunker Hill. The Dorchester attack was planned for the morning of June 18th, without much concern as to what General Ward's troops might be doing in the interim. For 2 days before this planned attack, at the urging of Prescott and Putnam, Ward agreed to fortify the Charleston Peninsula and its 110-foot high point of Bunker Hill. Putnam, who was itching for an all-out fight with the British, pushed for the construction of the main fortifications on a slightly lower knoll closer to Boston that would later be called Breed's Hill. On the rebel side, Ward's soldiers were still less an army than a loose band of partisans, hardy in the cause, as one termed it. Few had uniforms. Most were in everyday work clothes. All carried muskets brought from home. Some of the weapons were older than the men who shouldered them. Almost no one had bayonets. The crude earthworks they dug on Breed's Hill were relatively small, about 130 feet square. The main weakness was that its northern slopes fell gently toward the Mystic River, offering an avenue from which an attack could surround the position and cut it off. When the British discovered the rebel position on the morning of June 17th, General Gage postponed his Dorchester plans and expedited his attack against Bunker Hill. Cannon from Royal Navy ships in the Charles River and batteries atop Copp's Hill in Boston pummeled the newly constructed rebel positions. And General Gage ordered General William Howe to attack that very afternoon. Watching from atop Copp's Hill, General Gage handed his telescope to Abijah Willard, a loyalist who had sought safety in Boston, and asked if he recognized anyone among the rebels who might be in command. Willard did. William Prescott was a fellow soldier from the colonial wars, as well as his brother-in-law. Will he fight? Gage demanded. He could not answer for Prescott's men, Willard replied, but Prescott will fight you to the gates of hell. Now came the stuff of legend. Howe ordered 1,500 men to cross the Charles River. They landed unopposed on the beach below Bunker Hill. Prescott's men in their trenches were content to watch because they were short of gunpowder. Howe formed his troops on a rise about 100 yards inland, but what he saw next gave him pause. Colonel John Stark's 1st New Hampshire Regiment, about 400 men, had taken up positions behind a rail fence and a hastily erected stone barricade on the Mystic Beach, anchoring Prescott's vulnerable left flank. Seeing this massing of rebel troops, Howe sent for reinforcements. By the time they arrived, he had about 2,200 men in the field against likely half that number in the immediate vicinity. For one fleeting moment, the difference between Lexington and what was about to occur below Bunker Hill stood in sharp relief. This could not be called an accidental encounter. As General Howe's troops advanced toward Prescott's and Stark's positions, late on the afternoon of June 17, 1775, it was clear to any observer that the outcome would be a pitched battle. As British troops advanced uphill in 2 long lines and in column against Stark's position, the bulk of the American line stood silent, keenly aware of its limited gunpowder. "Hold your fire," commanders reminded their men. The quote, most associated with the Battle of Bunker Hill, is "Don't fire until you see the whites of their eyes." Now, who said it? Perhaps William Prescott, or how often it was repeated is uncertain. Another account claims that behind the stone barricade, John Stark admonished his men not to fire until they could see the enemy's white-colored gaiters. Onward then, Howe's regulars came. At perhaps 50 yards, the command "Fire" resounded, and the entire rebel line exploded with a thunderous roar. The British troops staggered and fell back in disarray. Howe ordered them to reform and move forward again. Armchair strategists have faulted Howe for marching his troops directly up Bunker Hill. But this frontal maneuver was not Howe's initial intent. He had placed great faith in his light infantry to turn the left end of the rebel line and create havoc along it. After that, the heavy grenadier companies were to bulldoze through with fixed bayonets. 11 companies of light infantry, about 350 men, rushed headlong in a column of 4s against the stone barricade, where Stark's New Hampshire men stood 3 deep. Their first volley decimated the attacking column. As other companies moved forward to take its place, they gained no more than a few yards before more volleys rent the air. The British infantry struggled onward, but the New Hampshire lads stood firm as granite. The grenadier companies on the slope above heard these musket volleys without seeing the results. Howe indeed intended for the grenadiers to sweep through the rebel line and circle behind the trenches. But as the light infantry attack collapsed, the grenadiers too were thwarted by concentrated fire. After the second attack also failed, Howe ordered a third charge directly against the earthen fortifications. By now, the rebels were dangerously low on gunpowder. Many had withdrawn to the higher hilltop of Bunker Hill. Prescott was down to about 150 men. What ended resistance there was neither a lack of courage nor unstoppable British resolve, but rather a shortage of gunpowder. The remaining defenders lost their lives to British bayonets. By evening, the Charleston Peninsula was in British hands, but the rebels had fought a fighting withdrawal and established defensive lines. On the British side, there was a dazed sense of disbelief. The slopes were littered with red uniforms of the dead and dying. General Howe was in denial. He had won the field, but at a staggering cost. The Battle of Bunker Hill was, his fellow General Henry Clinton opined, a dear-bought victory. Another such would have ruined us. After Bunker Hill, there was no doubt that this was all-out war. Some suggest the military importance of Bunker Hill is overstated. Yet American history has long celebrated it, and the public recognized it with the same reverence accorded Yorktown, the Alamo, and Pearl Harbor. If one counted only control of the battlefield, Bunker Hill was a British victory. But for the rebel psyche of 1775, the battle was a huge morale boost. As the first major clash between rebel forces and British regulars, Bunker Hill showed that those who would increasingly call themselves Americans could hold their own. The American Revolution was not begun on Bunker Hill. It certainly was not decided at Bunker Hill. But the Battle of Bunker Hill proved that the fight for American independence and a new nation was truly begun in the American spring of 1775.
We're here. Yeah, there we are. Why?
There we go. Why ask why? That's what I was always told. Why ask why? Just do it and get it over with. Christopher, baby brother's back.
Yeah. Did your alarm go off?
No, I am using it to try to keep check on the Rumble. I don't have no clock yet. I got to get me another thing. Oh, you should see this mess. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know, Carrie.
What is the White House posting?
Yeah, Trump wanted them to do it to commemorate the 250 year celebration. So there was 12 of them, and I think we've seen 3 or 4, haven't we, Carrie? I believe it's 3 or 4.
He's watching another live. Shame on you, Chris.
Christopher. Man, just hurt me. Just hurt
yeah.
me. Just hurt your sister. Just hurt her.
Yeah.
It's okay. when
Then talk about
this
it, brag about it.
yeah,
TikTok,
when
you was
this
on
time,
TikTok.
oh, Chris, come
That's
on
really,
now.
that's really bad.
That's like kicking me when I'm down. That's adding a little extra layer to hurt there. Tiki-talkie.
Yep.
I can't believe Chris would do such a thing.
Yeah, we need to get to the point where these federal agents, ICE and Border Patrol, all of them can just form a line and just push through them. Push them all back into a fenced area or something.
Pin them in, and then get like buses and
Bus
line
'em.
them up and down the street and just bus them on to the airport and then ship them on to them countries
That's
that they
right.
want to belong to. Because I still don't want tax dollars to go and pay for them to lay their head down and eat and enjoy the life.
No, it's getting ridiculous. It's
And even I know I'm gonna get some slack probably for this little comment or opinion or how I feel about it. Even the ones that are Americans and are protesting for the illegals that are pushing and harassing ICE too, I think they need to go. If they're holding a different country flag, they need to go too with them.
Right.
Since they love that country so much.
We're gonna have to get tough. I mean, show these protesters, if you want to protest, you get in this
That's
field and you
enough of it.
protest. You stay out of our way.
Yeah, when you hinder their work, that's crossing the line.
That's right. They've lost all respect.
Chris, sweet and innocent, my foot. Don't even start. Don't even. It's gonna take you a while to make up for that little comment that you was watching Tiki Talkie, just ignoring us. We raised you.
Yeah, watching another one it might be one thing, but leaving us and participating in it is another.
No, I don't. I'm just picking on him. I really don't.
No, I'm just kidding too.
Yeah, he can. If he finds something better, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I say. That's how I feel.
But there ain't nothing better.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're full of it, Carrie. Now you're stepping in it now.
Mm-hmm. All right, everybody. Good night. I love all of you. Thank you, Tina. I enjoyed it. Good night, all.
That's true, party bombs, and we shouldn't pay for nothing for them. They need to just go. They just need to go on. Is all. I'm getting sick and tired of being sick and tired of them. Oh, Carrie left. Good night, Carrie. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be better prepared, maybe. Maybe, but y'all know me. I'm sort of rattlebrained every now and then. But I love each and every one of y'all. And remember, if God places someone on your heart or in your minds, pray for them. And remember our family members. Remember Dee's dad and Goldie. Remember Teacup. She's coming up on eye surgery. Remember Julius and Jared and Gator Girl and many others in our family, some that's unspoken and some that's been spoken. So just remember to keep them in your prayers. And thank each and every one of y'all for hanging with me and trying to help me get this fixed so we can have both in case YouTube wants to play rough with me. So we'll have a backup. And Darlene, don't worry, we got you. I'll get a hold of you and we'll see what we can come up with. I love each and every one of y'all. And yeah, I got it. Okay, Darlene. Yeah. And I will see y'all tomorrow night. Good night. Love y'all.
Every step I take, every stride I make, I look around, sometimes I feel alone. Think about this life I live, only so much time to give. I'm on the run into the unknown. The line I'm walking's a straight one, outside I say it ain't fun. I'm not here to impress anyone. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. Head down since I left town, sorry for the letdown. Don't know the next time that I'll be around. When I ask myself why I do what I do, there's a couple reasons, yeah, I can count a few. To all the ones that are proud of me, to all the ones that doubted me, thanks for watching my dreams become reality. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life